there, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you are here. If you are new, big special welcome to you. Everyone, please make sure to go ahead and hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video, plus it really helps me out. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, let's get going. This is Pick a Card. The question: where is this connection going? Yeah, there's nothing worse than the unknown, right? I think it's something that all of us struggle with at some point in our lives, probably more often than not. I know I hate not knowing things. All right, so what are we doing? We've got 3 decks set out here today. I have the Light Seers Tarot, I have the Crow Tarot, and I have the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. Each deck is accompanied by a stone. Here we have the Dalmatian Jasper. Isn't this cool too? It was tumbled into like a square, like a dice. I love it. Very cool. Here we have Howlite, which is a stone. It's very smooth, very nice. A lot of people, unscrupulous people, dye these blue and pawn them off as turquoise, so be careful if you're buying turquoise. But Howlite is actually a very cool stone on its own. Here we have our Moonstone, another very cool shaped stone, huh? Neat, huh? Love Moonstone. All right, my friends. So what I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle, and then I'll be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will be adding an oracle card to each of the piles. Actually, I'm going to add 2 oracle cards to each of the piles. And this deck is the Messenger Oracle. All right, now that we got all the housekeeping done, let's get going. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question: where is this connection going? See where your attention is drawn and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video, and let's get started. Pile number 1. Okay, pile 1. Where is this connection going? Where is this connection going? Let's find out what we've got. Okay. All right, let us see what we've got. Where is this connection going? All right, well, this card here serves as my energy card. So this is the strongest energy the tarot is picking up on to give us a clue as to what the overall vibe is. We've got the 9 of Swords. This is an overthinking card. This is all about, well, hey, it should have my picture on there because I am a huge overthinker. So, but this is an overthinking card. It also indicates, being upset and overwrought, again, because of your thoughts. Swords is the suit of thoughts and ideas. So, as you can see, the artist has put a woman on here crying to indicate that, these thoughts are not exactly fun thoughts. These are overthinking, kind of stressful thoughts, right? Now, whether those thoughts are real or perceived, that's completely unique to your own situation. I'm not sure if they are real or just in your head, but that is something to think about. Sometimes things that are in our head seem very real, but they maybe aren't real. Does that make sense? So that's our overall energy, and that is going to fit in here with the rest of our cards. Wow, I'm tripping on my words today. All right, so what have we got? I am going to pull things down just because my viewing window isn't that big, so I will hold the cards up for you. We have got 2 oracle cards here. Love that you are different and know that you belong. Wow, don't these go together? Holy crap, those are good partnership. Now remember, our energy is about overthinking, being upset. We have to see what these are, of course, but my first thought here is feeling kind of left out, maybe not feeling good enough about things. Let's see how that pulls in to the rest of our cards and see what we can get. Okay, so we have our Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who is a real good planner. This is somebody who really knows what's up in terms of getting things started, but she wants to allow other people to do it. Where is this connection going? Right now, it is kind of on pause, I think. Not that nothing is happening. We've got our Ace of Wands. So obviously you've got a connection. The Ace of Wands is exactly what this is showing. It is showing that this is a new opportunity to do things, to grow and things like that. But we're having a hard time, the getting started part is there. The getting started part is there. But where's the rest, right? Where's the substance? We need to get, and obviously that would be where the connection is going. Right now, that must be why you're confused. It must have started off feeling like, okay, things are moving or things are okay or whatever. And then you must be feeling like you are just like, well, you asked the question, so obviously I know that you're wondering where the connection went, but I have a feeling that you are really kind of overthinking this, and I don't mean overthinking it in the term that, in the sense that there isn't something to think about, but I meant you're really kind of putting this back on yourself. You're putting it back on yourself. And why do I say that? I say that because of our oracle cards here. You might be feeling like, wow, is it something about me? Does he or she not like me, not want to be with me? Am I somehow not matching up? Love that you are different, right? Am I somehow not matching up? No, you belong. Yes, you are. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think you are most likely feeling that things are stuck. Not that you're just curious, that's in there too, but I think you're like, okay, things should be moving further or faster or in a different way than they are. That's probably what you're feeling. However, I think that this is going to pass. We've got our Ace of Wands. This is the connection in the first place, right? This is the connection you made. This is the connection you made. I can't think of another way to say that. And right now, you've met, you've perhaps talked, maybe you've even dated a bit, or maybe it's somebody brand new. Either way, this is coming through really clear that you probably need to check yourself. You need to kind of give yourself a boost of self-esteem, because you're feeling like the reason it's maybe not moving, or maybe you're just feeling like, I doubt this is going anywhere, and that's maybe why you're asking the question. But these doubts, these concerns, all that is most likely going to be in your mind. This is a self-esteem issue for you. You need to remember that you are awesome, you are wonderful, and the right person is going to see that. Now, while I think this might be moving slowly right now, because we do have our Queen of Pentacles, again, starts it off great or is ready to get started on it, but then kind of like falls flat, like, meh. Well, we've got this great opportunity that we're gonna follow through on. How do I know it's going to be followed through on and that it actually will start moving forward? Because we have our King of Wands. That's why. King of Wands. Now, court cards are most often personality types. Sometimes they're events and other things, but most often they're going to be personality types. The King of Wands as a personality is somebody who's very charismatic, very successful, funny. People flock to this person. That could be why you might be having a little bit of doubt about, I hate to use this word because it is so not true, but it's like worthiness, or do you feel worthy? Do you feel, are you smart enough, funny enough, pretty, handsome, whatever. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you are. Our Dalmatian Jasper is telling you, you know what? Lighten up. Get rid of this. Goodbye. Have some fun. That is what this stone is all about. Dalmatian Jasper is all about having fun. So your advice is that you need to kind of check in with yourself, get out of your own way, because you might be limiting yourself by thinking you're maybe your self-esteem, thinking you may be not good enough or whatever that looks like. Saying have some fun with it. See what happens. It might just be taking a while for whatever reason, something that may be completely out of your control. Don't just put this on yourself. It doesn't have to have something to do with you. It just is the situation unfolding, right? Because here's the connection and here's where it is going. Our person that you're asking about is likely very, I don't know if they're like the popular person or they just seem like they have it all together kind of thing. And this person very well might have it all together, which means they're going to be able to pick up the reins and start moving. Look, we've got a lion in there, that strength coming forward. Isn't he a handsome King of Wands too? I love this card. And this doesn't have to be a man, just so you know, just because he's the king. The king does have more masculine energy than the queen. Remember, we have our queen over here, but this personality type could indicate either one of you. This would be the other personality type, somebody who's ready to get things started, somebody's ready to just shine, and you could be this too. You could be included in this because you do shine. Think about it. Now, I'm not saying that you are completely sitting there crying, thinking you're not worthy. Maybe you are. And if you are, honey, you need to think about how wonderful you are and have some fun and lighten up. But, there seems to be something kind of holding you back. Our vibration goes out there. Our energy goes out there. People pick up on things like that, even if they can identify it or not. It might be an unconscious thing, but that slows things up, right? Our Queen of Pentacles says things are getting started, but we're going to take our time finishing them up. We don't want that to happen, right? We want to continue on with our new opportunity to grow. So, to sum it up, I do think that this connection has an opportunity to move forward. It very much does. The tarot is suggesting you need to lighten up and have some fun, lighten up, and potentially that includes, giving your self-esteem a little boost there. It might be all in your own head. Give yourself some positive affirmations, something like that. It may be going slow to start. Ooh, well, there we go. Sorry about that. It may be going slow to start, but it does seem to be coming together. So I think this connection will be a successful connection. And this has given you some really solid advice. Reflect and see if it applies. And, ooh, yes, write a comment. I would love to hear what you think. So yeah, please write a comment. Good luck with this connection. And of course, please make sure you hit subscribe before you head out. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Where is this connection going? All right, so, oops, wrong way. Sorry. So let's see what we've got. Got our oracle cards here. I love the Crow Tarot. It's beautiful. I'm really into birds, so it really speaks to me. Okay, so let us see what we have here. All right, so this card here serves as my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on in terms of an overall energy current, okay? we've got our Judgment card as our energy. This talks about giving up trying to please others. You know, we're not going to just please others. This indicates to me that you potentially have some people around you who might not like this person, or are concerned that this might not be the right person for you, that this is somehow going to stop you from, you know, kind of moving forward in your life. You know, whether this person is somebody who would actually, you know, somehow hold you back, or if it's you, maybe they're thinking you are going to be so absorbed in this person that you're holding yourself back, you know. So either way, I'm not sure, but I get the real impression it's other people trying to make you see this, or that you're at least concerned that other people might say this. So let's find out. This is a card of rebirth and rejuvenation too. So I think, you know, we got to see what these are, but this to me feels like, again, just kind of trying to be a pleaser, you know, and make sure that everybody is in agreement about your own decisions, when guess who only needs to worry about your decisions? You. So you got to get that out of there. Think about that one. All right, now I'm going to pull these down. My viewing window is a little small, so I will scoot things up and hold them up so that you can see them better. Here with our oracle cards, we have, whoops, if I can pick it up. There we go. Know your power. Ooh, look at that. And embrace the feminine. Nice, nice. All right, honey, you've got some good things going on. You know, people have good advice. They're just trying to help us sometimes. Well, most times I would hope that's what they're doing. But you know, not everybody knows what's up. Not everybody, just, you know, advice is kind of like a piece of cake, you know, someone handing you this piece of cake and you're like, do I want this cake? Or I can take it. Thank you. Or I can say, oh no, I'm not in the mood for cake. Or you can look at it and go, ew, I don't like that kind of cake. You know, you don't have to take advice, even when it's delicious cake. Not in the mood for that cake. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a big analogy person. All right, so let's see what we've got. Let's see what else we have going on. All right, we have our 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups talks about kind of looking for more emotional fulfillment, you know, keeping what you have. Look at our crow here. Our crow has all these cups. Cups are feelings, emotions, love, and all that. But our crow is going to fly over here to go find another cup. Look at, there's one missing there, right? I want more. Well, it seems to me that you might be balancing something with your friends, your family, somebody who, again, remember what I said about the Judgment card, saying, you know, somebody is telling you can do better. They're not going to be able to fulfill you in this way. You know, whatever that looks like for your personal situation. Getting that really strong here. And again, the oracle cards are reminding us, now we got to pull this one in, but especially this one, know your power. Again, piece of cake, right? The piece of cake is the advice. Do you want this or not? You don't have to eat the cake. If somebody's giving it to you, you can say, no, thanks. I don't want your cake. Thank you for the cake. I don't want any more cake, you know? So somebody might be telling you that you need more. You might be questioning this. You might be second guessing yourself. And why do I say that? Because here we have our 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is an overthinking card. This is about overthinking, and it usually involves overthinking to the point of stress and exhaustion, you know, being upset. I think you're trying to please too many people. You might even, you know, this might be even something that you're imagining that you need to do. Sometimes the way we interpret other people's reactions is not exactly how their reactions were truly meant. You know, it seems like you're a pleaser. I'm not sure. What do you think? Please drop a comment. I would love to know. Let me know if I'm right on with that. But I am picking that up on quite a few things here. Okay. So what else do we have? We have our 3 of Cups. Oh boy, this is great. Guess what this is? Personal satisfaction in relationships. It's about celebration of kind of like a new endeavor of the heart. A new endeavor of the heart. Where is this connection going? New, right? Maybe you've dated, maybe you haven't, maybe you just saw somebody across the room, maybe you're just friends. Doesn't matter, because here we go. A new endeavor of the heart, personal satisfaction. You're going to be feeling good. And this is where our other oracle card pulls in. This is where you have an opportunity to grow your relationship. Now, notice the woman on the card is obviously pregnant. So it could involve a family aspect as well. But what the real thing I'm getting from this is it's about growing something, growing a relationship. Remember, cards are all about symbolism. So think about what a pregnant lady would be doing. They're growing the baby, right? They're nurturing the baby. The baby is forming and growing and whatnot. Same thing, though, for an idea, for a situation, for a relationship, right? Ooh, so what we've got going on here, we have some real solid advice for you to think about is about check in with if people are giving you advice, or if you're just assuming they're not going to like somebody, or they're assuming you're making bad choices in some way. That is not correct. Know your power. People are trying to help you, and sometimes that help is not helpful. So know your power. You can appreciate what you have. You are going to want more at some point. Of course, that's how relationships are. They grow, they develop. You get more feelings as time goes on, but you have to focus on where you are at each stage and appreciate at each stage, and instead of turning your back on it like this bird did, right? So you want more, that's okay, and you should expect more, but you gotta still appreciate the cups you have. Does that make sense? The overthinking is something, again, that's why I feel like this is all in your own head, because here the celebration. Ooh, one more thing I want to say about this card. This is also about, having success based off of some past type of work. So your work, whether it's work in terms of your own personal growth, whether it's relationship failures and you've learned from it. I wanted to make sure and mention that to you, because you need to be confident in yourself. You know how to make a good decision. You know how to take your lessons from the past. We're looking for a celebration for a new relationship. We're looking for acceptance. We're looking for satisfaction in our personal relationships. And I believe you absolutely are going to have that. Now, I'm not saying you're going to walk away pregnant, or your person's not going to be pregnant tomorrow, but if you're looking for a family, this has the potential to grow. But the main thing I'm going to stick with is the relationship growing. That's the main message. So let's answer the question, where is this connection going? I think this connection has a very real possibility of growing into something that is going to be good for you. You need to get out of your head and realize that you know what you're doing. I think you may have people around you telling you, perhaps making you question it. It might even just be you making yourself doubt yourself. I do that all the time. I'm my own worst enemy, right? So here, the thinking and all that needs to go away. You need to know that you have the ability to make good decisions. You know more great things are coming, and you're going to appreciate what you've got. That's going to solve all of those problems, right? And then what are we going to do? We're going to keep our power. We are going to grow this relationship, and we are going to use the lessons we've used from our past to know how to go forward. Ooh, pile 2. Ooh, this was really informative. I hope you thought so. Please drop a comment. Let me know. Let me know what you think. And of course, please hit subscribe before you head out. It would really help me out a lot, and I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let us see what is going on with your connection. We've got our oracle cards here. This card here is going to serve as my energy card. So let us see what we've got going on. The energy card is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, kind of like the flow that surrounds the question and the other cards. So what have we got? We've got King of Cups. Nice for a connection. The King of Cups is great for a connection. Cups is the suit of love and emotion. Clearly, that involves romance as well. Our King of Cups really has a handle on emotions, is very much in touch with their emotions. But this is somebody also, though, who doesn't want to get their feelings hurt, doesn't want to be criticized, or feel like they made a bad choice, feel like they're being told no, or turned down, perhaps. They are one. Now, look at the symbolism on the card. Look at putting his feet in the water, putting your toe in the water to test it out. This is somebody who's going to be cautious, somebody who wants it and who is going to be fully capable of having an emotionally satisfying relationship. But in the beginning, they're just putting their toe in the water because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to fail. They don't want to, you see what I'm saying? So they're going to put their toe in the water first just to see, what's it feel like? Should I jump in? All right, so I'm going to pull these down. I realize my viewing window is kind of small, so I will scoot them up and down and I will hold them up for you, so don't worry. All right, so that's great. This totally confirms. All right, so for our oracle cards, we have be patient and trust in magic. Woo. All right, so be patient. Obviously, as this literally says, it's talking about having patience. Remember what I said here about our King of Cups. Somebody who is interested, who is watching, who is capable, but they stick their toe in and go slowly because they're wanting confirmation that they're not going to get their feelings hurt. Yeah, this one here is trust in magic. This is kind of like if you're into the law of attraction, this would be a good oracle card for you. This is like having that confidence that it's going to work out. Sometimes we just need to picture the result and have confidence that the result is coming and not get lost in the details that are making it happen. Does that make sense? So trusting in the magic, meaning the magic is going to make it happen and my result is going to be there. Why would you need to trust in the magic? Well, because it's going slow and you have to be patient. See, that patience or that slowness, the going slow part might make you question, like, hey, man, what's going on? And things like that. Now, I'm not sure if you're already dating this person or if you're just met this person, or if it's just somebody across the room that you locked eyes with, but whatever the case, this person is interested. This person is interested, and it looks like patience is going to be required. All right, so let's see what else we have in here. All right, we have our Temperance card. Temperance is all about balance and harmony. This is talking about letting things go that make you angry, that make you resentful, that make you irritated. It says, let it go. Are you feeling irritated because you don't know what's going on? Are you feeling irritated because maybe it's taking a while? Are you feeling irritated because somebody's not making a move or not making the move that you expect? Not sure, maybe. But either case, or in any case, you are going to want to make sure you kind of put that to bed, balance it out. This is a process. Meeting somebody, developing a connection takes patience. Be patient. Now, does that mean you should sit on your hands and wait and not make a move or not say what you need to say? No, of course not. I'm not saying that at all. But sometimes the magic is worth waiting for. And we have to keep our own emotions in check instead of letting it run away like a train. I'm irritated. I'm mad. Geez, what's taking so long? Oh, my goodness. That's just going to ruin the magic, right? Because our king, which again doesn't have to be a male. The King of Cups does have more masculine energy as opposed to like our queen, but it could be a woman as well. But our King of Cups is sitting here watching. Our King of Cups is interested. Just a slow poke. Right? It's a slow poke. So there we go. Yep, it just totally keeps on confirming everything. Wow. All right, we've got our Four of Cups. This is about saying, I'm not seeing what's out there. I'm only looking at what I can see. So what does that mean? Well, Cups is love and emotion. You're only seeing part of it. You have to have patience. You're like, what's going on? I'm interested in this King of Cups. You're looking at the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is looking at you. There is mutual interest, right? You're being asked to have patience. And you're like, you might be getting angry, like, geez, I don't want to have patience, or what's going on, or that's ridiculous, or this sucks, or, whatever. This is to remind you how to have patience. Be focused on the things that are happening in the moment instead of just not, don't be thinking about what's missing. Think about what you have. Think about what's there. You might be missing subtle cues. Like, look at our dude here. He's got the cups here. He's looking, hey, man, I got 3 cups. Yeah. But look there's another cup right there. So just because things aren't turning or unfolding the way that you expect them, the way you want them, doesn't mean that they're not unfolding. Do you see what I'm saying? So, our person who you're interested in is interested in you as well. Just, I don't know. I don't see why, the cards aren't showing me why they're slow, but they're slow. And they don't want to get their feelings hurt. They don't want to have rejection. They don't want to have criticism. They are dipping their toe in the water. Be patient. Trust in the magic. Stop being angry if you are. Calm yourself down. And look for the small things that are going well to kind of keep you fueled to be patient. You got to have some good stuff in there to make your patience happen, right? You can't be patient if you're like, well, nothing's happening. Well, I bet you if you look, there are some things happening. So take a look around you. Next, we have our Queen of Wands. This is great. The Queen of Wands, she is awesome. This is the person we all want to be. Now, remember what I said. It can be a man as well. Queen and King. Queen has more feminine energy than the King, but it could be a male, a female. It doesn't matter. But anyway, our Queen of Wands, this is somebody who really has it going on. This is somebody who is very skilled at multitasking. It has abilities in so many different facets of life, who is just happy all the time. I mean, somebody who you're just like, wow, who are you? What's going on with you? Your person is really thinking you're somebody important. This is somebody they're thinking, this is somebody I want to know. This is somebody I want to potentially be with. Maybe they're thinking that you're out of their league. Maybe they think you're out of their league. They see you as the Queen of Wands, right? So they're like, oh, I'm really attracted to this person. I'm really interested to this person, but I'm going to go slow because maybe they think they're not worthy, or maybe they think you're just so awesome that they're afraid to do something that would make you not be interested in them, right? And in the meantime, you're feeling like, hey, man, what the hell is going on? I got to be patient. But you got to trust in the magic, right? And the way you're going to trust in the magic is to let go of any irritation you might have about how this is unfolding. You're going to be looking at what's good and noticing the little things. Just because it's not a big, explosion of signs and awesomeness doesn't mean that the little things don't add up, right? And your person sees you as somebody who is very much a successful, positive, attractive person. And potentially what might be holding them up is that they don't know that they're worthy of you. Perhaps they're afraid that they're going to be rejected, or you're going to, rejected. You're going to tell them no. Yeah. Woo, this was really clear. Let me know. Does this make sense? Do you think this sounds like your situation? Let me know. Drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. And of course, before you head out, please make sure you hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. Plus, it really helps me out, so I would really appreciate it. Oh my goodness, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.